And after our next spin, our first required decoration for the night is going to be glitters. And when I got this theme of unicorn, I was like, yes, I finally can use Hey everyone, and welcome to Night at the Improv. Night at the Improv shows every Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. It's the show where you direct my design, and after spinning, our word for tonight is unicorn, given to us by Kiara Creations. Thank you so much, Kiara, for our word for tonight, unicorn. If you would like to direct me to do a design, leave a comment below your word and I'll add it to the spinner. And who knows, maybe next episode your word will be chosen. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. And for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. Okay, you guys, I was so super ultra excited for this set of nails. I took a day off from work and I actually finished this early. But man, this laptop, I play a game on here and I didn't get the right memory on this laptop, so I've always been struggling with memory. And when I was trying to transfer the video from my phone to the laptop, it would not fit. So anyway, I finally got it on here. I rearranged some stuff in my laptop. So tonight, what I have for you guys is a really super ultra cute nails that you're just going to love. At least I hope so. So I'm going to use my number of backgrounds by using these alcohol inks, and they're so dark pigmented in the bottles that I don't even know what color is what color, so I probably should swatch them. I don't know exactly how. I guess I could put it on the sticker labels right there, but that's right. I don't mind just using a dot every time. Plus, now that I know kind of which colors are which, it'll be easier for me to identify what colors they are. But because we're working with unicorn tonight, I really wanted to use these inks because I'm going for unicorn colors, which is, you know, pastel rainbows, just washes of color everywhere. So and I never really get to use these watercolors. I actually ended up adding them to the wheel because yeah, I never find a moment to use them, and they haven't come up on the wheel yet, so I'm just gonna force use them tonight. But yeah, we're having simple nails, kind of. I have the two white nails, or that I did, one with watercolor and then the clear because I have something really special that I wanted to do. And oh my gosh, you guys, my file just crashed and I don't know where it is, so I'm redoing this whole thing. And after our next spin, our first required decoration for the night is going to be glitters. And when I got this theme of unicorn, I was like, yes, I finally can use my stamping plate that I think I received as a gift through Varnail. So I was really excited about that. But when I got glitters, I was like, oh, that's great, glitters. However, how am I going to make that work with a stamping plate? So I said, all right, let's do... an aquarium nail. And so I was like, do you really want to attempt this again? I mean, I've done the aquarium nails every now and then for a few years now, and I'm always finding, or at least trying different ways of doing these. And I started off sculpting my own aquarium nail. I think I got a really old video doing that, and this one seems the easiest. I'm not too fond of it, but I'm going to do it for this episode. But I said that's going to work because then I can put my glitters there. I want to use my stamping plate, but I don't know how to combo that with the glitters. I guess I could have done a sugaring, but I didn't want to cover up any of the images that I had on this plate, and I'll show you the plate pretty soon. But they were just so cute, and they're kind of massive that I didn't know exactly where I would fit in my glitter. So I figured that I would do this aquarium nail, and I can just stuff all the glitters inside the aquarium nail, and then that would be that, and throw in a few little metal pieces too. So I'm just recreating. I am just doing that right now, and each time I do this aquarium nail, I always manage to tighten up the process and to make a cleaner product. So I'm really happy that I did that. So I'm going to show you the glitters that I've got going on here, and we've got a bunch of them. We're gonna use 7 different types of glitters. I've got glitters representing the rainbow, and then I have that white glittery one just because it reminds me of unicorn. So usually you think of white unicorns, so I just felt that was kind of a good color pick. But all these other colors are just going to end up becoming the colors of the rainbow. So that's why they're going to be in this aquarium nail. Comment below. Let me know if you've tried aquarium nails and how it went for you. Some of them have been a real struggle, and others have been real fun. My number one problem is that I end up, after I finish making the cavity, I'll put in glitters and stuff and whatever, and they always get stuck in the edges. And I'm finding this baby oil here, I was trying this time to pour some in the crevice first. That kind of lubricates the edges and all this and that, and then I'm going to come in and add in the glitters. So I think when you have your empty aquarium and you just fill it up a little bit, start lubing up inside of there, I don't think that there'll be much of your glitters and charms and rhinestones or what have you get lodged into those edges, and then you'll never see them move. So this small change, in the end you'll see that it actually worked out, so I'm really happy about that. So once I got everything in there, and I had that the conch shell looking decal piece, it looks like a unicorn horn, so it kind of works out. But now I'm just trying to fixate this lid on there and cure it. And like I said, from the first time trying this over and over again throughout the years, I've definitely made the process a lot easier for myself and more successful. So so far this is great. I just don't really want to buy into just doing the flat back like that, because I don't know, I have had there was another way I normally do it with 2 full cover tips, so I'd rather do it that way, to be honest. Anyway, here we are. I did do the stamping image. Everything is going fast because this reverse stamping takes forever. And I just want to get it done, and we can't just sit here and watch the live long day coloring in this cute unicorn image, but because we have plenty more to do. We still have 2 more spins and 2 more nails, and I'm going to be featuring this stamping plate because I don't know when will be the next time that I'll ever use this stamping plate, unfortunately. So I'm going to take advantage and use it up. So thank you again, Kiera, for the word unicorn. I'm surprised it hasn't been said yet. But I'm really happy that it is because I actually have something unicorn. Otherwise, I think I would have struggled because I would have had to do unicorns by hand. And although that could be fun, it's very tedious, and I'm already doing so much with the aquarium now and the watercolor. But yeah, I've said in my live on Friday that I feel like the past few, we've done 100+ episodes of Night at the Improv with this Manicure Roulette, and I feel like I started off doing crazy stuff, and over time, with everything else going on, I've strategically found ways to make the nail designs a lot easier to do. And I think it just dawned on me that I need to step up my game. So I'll actually talk more about this at the end of this video, but I'm going to switch up Night at the Improv. I want to make it more challenging for myself. So with tonight's design, I am stepping up my game by using the alcohol inks because I've never really done those before. And the aquarium nail is not my best skill that I have for this channel. And of course we have our last nail to go, but so now I think I'll probably repeat all this stuff, but I'm going to revamp this Night at the Improv Manicure Roulette channel or programming, and I'm gonna have to do a full set. So we're gonna see how that goes, and I'll talk more about that at the end of the video. But isn't that cute? I love it. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. And after our next spin, our second required decoration for the night is going to be flocking powder. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm going to whip out 5 colors. Oh, wait. Or 6? Oh man, I did my counts wrong. The glitters was 6 colors. The flocking powder's 5 colors. Anyway, they're going to be the colors representing the colors of the rainbow. And this has just put a little damper into my designing because I wasn't expecting to have flocking powder. Although when I had this come up on the wheel, the first thing I thought was when I was younger, I loved this magenta colored horse. It was like a little horse that felt velvety when you touch it, and then the hair was made out of, I don't know, some sort of soft tight rolled yarn. And I really liked that horse. It wasn't mine, but whenever I saw it, I tried to see if I can play with it. But anyway, so that was a nice thought, but then I was like, what the heck am I going to do with this flocking powder? Are you kidding me? So, all right. For this nail, what we're going to do is I'm using my transfer foil glue. I can't speak tonight. Foil glue, and I'm going to paint up some clouds. So I'm doing some cartoony clouds, fluffy, and something, well, you can see it right there. So I'm doing something like that, and then I'm going to use the different colors to pour over my transfer foil glue. I'm going to save the blue for last because I'm going to use that over the rest of the nail to make it look like the sky. And then I do have a charm that I got from Sandra Sparkley Sets, actually. I won a giveaway of hers, like, oh, I don't know, last year, the year before. It just seems like a while. But she gave me some of these charms that I thought were super ultra cute, but I was like, when am I ever going to use these? Lo and behold, a year or so later, I get to use one of her charms. I mean, I think I used one of her charms in another night at the Improv episode when I had to do Wolf. And I feel like I might have used it one other time using a deer. So anyway, yeah, just covering this whole nail with flocking powder, and then we're going to put on a charm. So I think that's going to be a simple kind of a nail, just a little bit of technique difficulty because I have to stick this flocking powder somehow. But yeah, we'll end up seeing how that is at the end of this round. But yeah, stepping up my game, trying to make it more fun for myself. I mean, these episodes to me are always fun, and I greatly appreciate everyone who enjoys Night at the Improv. I really appreciate your support, and I'm really glad that you do like this series, because I don't know, like I said, over 100 episodes, and I want to keep this thing going. But yeah, I'm going to put a few twists in this series so that it does become a more fun series to watch. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. And after our last and final spin, our third required decoration for the night is going to be silicone molds. Yay! Now this would have been nice, except I have nothing unicorn in a silicone mold. So what I thought to do is I have this little silhouette of a unicorn right here, and I'm going to be using the silicone mold to make a frame. So I've got this one here, and I just got this one. It's going to make a nice chunky like gothic looking type frame, and it's going to frame my little unicorn, so it could be like maybe a picture, I don't know. But anyways, I love these silicone molds. These are from Varnail, and they're still there. By the way, anytime I say anything about Varnail and it's something that you end up liking, I do have my ambassador link in the description box below, along with my 25% discount code. So go ahead and check it out. There's always some new arrivals every month. There's the mystery box every month. We also have our holidays, like the main holidays mystery box that pop up. So definitely check that out, and I greatly appreciate your support. So I'm using black here. I thought I would match the image on the nail, but then I thought, let's step up the game here because I am trying to do more. I'm trying to make it more challenging for myself. So I said, you know what, this would look great covered in chrome powder. So once I complete all these layers, we're going to whip out some chrome powders, and it's going to be the same number of 5 rainbow colors, and I think it's going to look pretty cool. So I cannot wait to show you guys this, but it is a tedious thing, these silicone molds, because I'm using such a dark color. I'm doing this by layers to make sure that each layer is fully cured. And you're going to want to do that when you use these silicone molds, regardless of the pigment color, because you never want to have uncured gel. If you do it all at once, it's not going to cure inside the frame that you're making. So when you squeeze it, it'll probably pop, and then you'll have uncured gel seep out of it. So do it by layer and do it as many times as you need to until the silicone mold is flush with the gel. And just guesstimate it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like, I know it's hard to tell if this is full or not, but as long as you feel like you filled in each crevice with this gel, and you feel like you have a flat enough surface to adhere that part to your nail, I think you're good to go. But here it is. Look how detailed it is. I know it's moving fast, but when we put this chrome powder, it's going to accentuate all those crevices, and it's going to be really kind of tough to see because it's tiny. Trying to chrome powder this right now is kind of a difficult task just because it's such a tiny piece, and I'm trying to get into each of these crevices. After I put on the chrome with this silicone makeup brush thing, it's not really a brush, but whatever. Yeah, I'm coming in with my tiny detail brush from Maniology actually, and I'm just gonna rub this stuff into the crevices in case I had missed, because I definitely missed a lot of spots using that silicone applicator because, you know, it can't get in there. So, but I'm going to take my rhinestone glue and I'm going to take some glass top coat, and we are going to adhere this to the nail. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. And here is the end result for our word for tonight, unicorn, given to us by Kiara Creations. Thank you so much, Kiara, for our word for tonight, unicorn. If you would like to direct me to do a design, leave a comment below your word and I'll add it to the spinner. And who knows, maybe next episode, your word will be chosen. And here is my unicorn charm with the flocking powder. The charm is so cute. Thank you so much, Sandra, for giving me this pack of charms. I really got lucky on this one, and the flocking powder looks great behind it, something different. And then next we have the silicone molds with that frame that I chrome powdered. So now you can see all the detail now that it has color to it. And with that alcohol ink background, that was pretty fun to use. But I really liked how this one came out as well. We definitely framed up that unicorn. Looks so cute. And then last but not least, we have our unicorn aquarium nail. We stamped that image. Look how cute this guy is. He's so adorable. I just love it. And then you have all those little unicorn entrails. That's terrible. Falling down there with all those glitters. And I'm glad I put that baby oil first, because I do have more action here than I have in my previous aquarium nails. So I'll definitely have to remake something like this and put it in a set and see how it goes. But I just love this. This one's obviously my favorite. It's so cute. I'm just so shocked with how it turned out, really, because I almost didn't trust the process. Thank you for joining me at night at the Improv every Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. I have my craft videos as well as my worldly Josieism video. I have my live at 5 and then back to my night at the Improv. Guys, what I've been trying to talk about is that I'm going to revamp this series. I'm going to be doing only one night at the Improv a month because I'm going to challenge myself to do a full set. Okay, so that's going to be really difficult for me, at least to start, and then we'll see if I could do more episodes. However, I am going to be doing a end of the month live night at the Improv with people that I'm going to be inviting. Members get priority, but I'm going to be leaving down the opportunity for anybody to sign up. So whoever wants to do the live at 5 at the end of this month of June, feel free to comment or contact me and I'll try to make it work. I think it'll be fun. I did a live at 5 for my 100th episode and it came out really nice. So I can't wait to do another one with you guys. So I apologize again for this late post. I ran out of memory in my laptop, and then when I did make this video, it decided to delete it on its own after it crashed. So thank you again for all your support and watching this night at the Improv. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.